as to what it was we're gonna do. And I got a tip from one of my buddies at work, Tim. So here's the thing, we're coming up on hunting season and I'm trying to find a safe place to camp and make videos. I did have something else planned, but I got a tip and I want to go check it out. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go home and get some rice. Chicken. Cheap shirts. All right. All right, I want to try to get down there. I want to be in that little bed of rocks down there. Let's see. Well, gang, it's the end of the day. I'd planned something different, but you know me and plans, you know, whatever. And another thing that I appear to excel at is finding the hardest thing to do in the least amount of time. And, you know, doing it. But I think it was worth it this time. Check this out. You can kind of see the area that I'm in, like right tight along the beach. I don't know if you can see the moon. I'm on the cliffs along the side of one of the biggest inland lakes in the United States of America, Lake Michigan. All right, we're all set up. I don't know if you can hear me or not over the waves, so I'm gonna talk a little louder until I get the microphones on. I found footprints on the beach, so I'm not the first one to come this way, but this is my new system. This is the bivvy that I got a while back, and I just haven't had a chance to use it. We'll see how that works. Hopefully it's not folly setting up on the crushed gravel down here, or the beach stone. It gave pretty well underneath me, so I figured it wouldn't be horrible. I'm gonna have my sleeping pad underneath me anyway, so sun's going down, sun's on the other side of that hill there. It's gonna come up behind me over there. We'll get some of that in the morning. But right now, it's time for a beer. Yep, that was a lot of work. I've been doing a series on strange brews. And this is the Modelo Piña Picante. So we're gonna give this one a try, because I am ready for it. Piña is pineapple, so let's give this a crack. So there, she's cracked. You can smell the beer a little bit more than the pineapple, but I do smell the pineapple. Ooh, it's kind of salty. I did not expect that. After the orange, I was expecting this one to be kind of sweet. This is kind of salty. Salty and sweet. If you like salty and sweet, I'm gonna say that These are pretty good chance that you're gonna like some of these. They do have a little bit of saltiness to them, but there's a sweet finish. I definitely taste the sweet pineapple. And after traversing those cliffs, I'm gonna tell you, I wanted to make sure I got here and got everything set up before dark. I didn't want to have everything I wanted to be able to relax, have some daylight, which I should have some more. I'm not exactly positive what time it is. 6:30. So I should have time. I'm gonna just chillax for a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna go grab some firewood. I brought the packable grill with me because I wasn't sure what kind of a situation I was gonna be in. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be up on the hill up there, if I was gonna be down on the beach down here, if I was gonna be up on the top of the cliffs. There's multiple levels to the cliffs. To my north, along the shorefront, is a power plant. So this was like a, well, it wasn't what I was planning. I've been eyeballing some areas, and we'll get to those in the coming days. And I've always been kind of a live on the edge, spur of the moment kind of guy. Spontaneous, some would say. And this is me being spontaneous. There's a lot of trees that are hanging down over the edge. This is one of them. The area that I picked right here, I'll show you a little bit more detail, but there's a lot of clay along the edges here, and I can tell that when it gets wet, it has a tendency to slide down. So I picked an area where it doesn't look like it's sliding all that much. I checked out above. I came down from above here. So I should be okay. It's not going to rain tonight. I did bring 3D camo because I didn't know where I was going to be, if I was going to be on the ground out in a semi-open area or what, but it should be okay here. Shouldn't be anything falling down on me. We should have a beautiful view of the sunrise in the morning. But right now, I want to get a fire set up. Let's get this stuff all set up. We'll go get some wood before it gets dark. All right. All right, well, I got a new item. I got a flex tail pump, a little one. This is tiny, small. My other one was like, chunky. So I'm going to blow up the sleeping bag and get that situated in the bivvy. I didn't know what the bug situation would be like. I did bring the thermocell with me, but it doesn't really feel like there's a lot of bugs right now. That could change. Insulated pad. Let's get this in here. The first time ever using this. We'll see how this goes. You're supposed to put the little thing on the side. Well, I'm going to say, for the first time ever trying it, not bad. A lot easier than blowing it with my mouth, that's for damn sure. That's not bad. And after a long hot hike in here, this isn't bad either. Apparently you hook it up the opposite way and it like draws all the air out of it. So, but that's it right there. You can't beat that. Especially when you're a guy like me who likes to take everything but the kitchen sink with you. Having something that does that job, that's that small. You stick that right in the other pack thingy. All right, now I'm gonna let's take the sleeping bag out of here. I hope this lake doesn't have like a tide. If it does, I'm in for a rude awakening. This seems relatively dry up here, so I should be okay. This is down to about where I want it. The water, that's some bags for the trash. There's a little bit of trash. There's not a lot really down here. Got the Ozark Trails butane, propane adaptant kit, thermocell, my cook kit. I brought a plate so I can eat like a civilized human being. Skewers. And the skewers are for the chicken. I brought some chicken with. Some more utensils. So, and of course, the trusty Ozark Trails cooking kit. Bottle of propane. So I'm gonna get this part set up and ready to go. This is made for butane bottles and propane bottles, but it has a propane adapter. I'm gonna put the propane adapter on there. And that sets up just like that. I'll just set that down on the ground. Boil my water in here. It looks like you can still see me, so I'm gonna go with you can still see me. This is, you know me, and little containers. This was a dessert they had in the store, but it has a sealable lid. So what I did is I figured out exactly how much rice I needed for one serving. That's one serving of rice. So, and I'm gonna set that up down here. I'll set that like that. I'll boil that there. Those are just about almost to the point where I'm gonna want to start using them. So that'll be good. We're about ready to enjoy the cooking of dinner. All right. So with this rice, all I really need is, it works out to a cup of water and like a quarter of a tablespoon of oil. That's all I need. Get the water boiling, and then I put it in there and I just turn the heat down so that it simmers. So that'll be that. Check this out. That's the power plant I was talking about earlier. I got a fire attendant stick. There we go. Once those get to where I want them to be, I will get the chicken on there. I was smart this time. Didn't think I would close it in the tailgate of the Jeep, but I brought 2 of these. And this was, like I said, this was a spur of the moment thing. Like I said, one of the guys at work told me about this place and was like, you should really go there and check it out. I'm gonna put that on the fire. I'm gonna take my chickens, my skewers. I use the skewers because it makes it a lot easier for me to flip the chicken or the brats. Can't really do it with burgers. Or the buffalo steak or the elk steak. When you got a skewer through it than any other way. I do have tongs, but better safe than sorry. But chicken's all skewered up. Let's see if I can't find that light. Okay, so little from that angle. Let's have another beer. That Modelo Chelada in the line of strange brews is that's pretty good. I'm gonna try down the road. I think I'm gonna try a sour. One of the guys that I watch on YouTube, he seems to be like someone who really likes a sour. I've never really tried one before. It doesn't sound good to me, but I mean, what do I know? The strawberry and the watermelon and the pineapple and the orange beer, they didn't sound good to me either. And so far, the orange has surprised me. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. The pineapple's pretty good. So we'll see what happens with the other ones. I'm gonna pour some water in here. I've worked it out so that if you have a water bottle, pretty much to that label, where the label begins there, that is about a cup of water. Now, when you mix up the full packet of rice, comes out to, you have to have like 2 3/4 cup of water. Let's get the chicken on. Here's to Tim for turning me onto this. Thank you, Tim. Ooh. See how we're doing. All right, I'm just gonna let that sit. What does the chef say? I'm gonna let that rest. Put the grate on the fire, let that burn off a little bit. Let's get some chicken. Uh-oh, there we go. Cooked on the stick. There's minimal spices on this. I just doused it with pepper and salt. Meant to be dinner. Didn't know where I was going to be going, what I was going to be doing. I suppose I could have dug some more spices out of Ozark Trails quick kit. But it's good anyways. Better than starving. Better than plain ramen. Better than nothing. I don't know if the steam is coming off. You can see that. There's steam coming off of that. Ooh, it's hot still. I'm gonna let that sit a little bit longer. Let's see if this has cooled down a little bit. A little bit better. I did overheat it a little bit. I can taste a little bit of the burnness in there, but in my defense, it is dark out. Well, I got another piece of chicken. I got this rice to eat. I'm not gonna make you suffer through that. I'm gonna finish this up and I'll bring you back for a final beer. End of the night. It's time for an arrogant bastard. Not me, the beer. Smith Media Outdoors House Ale. I would consider, you know, like different creators have different regular beers that they drink. Jack, the outlaw camper. Hey Jack. He has PBR generally is his house beer. Just has a regular PBR. Kevin, Small Plots with Kevin. Hey Kev. He usually has a Space Kitty. So, and me, Arrogant Bastard. So, here's to a successful camp and a good one. Cheers, everybody. I'm short on battery power, so I am going to I'm gonna drink this here, and I'm gonna bring you back once it's time for me to go to bed. I might get some shots of the fire in the interim for you, but I'm gonna save my battery power and clean up camp. I'm gonna go out on a limb with all this noise. I'm not gonna hear anybody sneaking up on me unless they're in the rocks. So I'm gonna sit and enjoy the fire, get everything cleaned up, and before you know it, it'll be morning. Cheers, everybody. Just laying back against a rock, looking up at the sky, enjoying the fire. There's like a drone up there or something. I don't know. It's like flying around. It's been staying in the same area, so I know it's not a plane just flying back and forth. There's been planes that have been flying back and forth up there, but it's like this like red flashing dot. It's just been like kind of hovering around the same area. So, all right. I watched the drones play for a couple of hours. Once I'd patterned them and figured out that it's probably just surveillance power plant, I'm confident enough I can go to sleep, so I'm going to go to sleep. Battery's low in this phone now, so
I will see you in just a few. Bye.
Alright guys, that's it. Batteries are just about dead, and unfortunately I did not bring an extra battery pack with me in my haste to get out here. So this is an epic one. This is totally epic. And the sunrise proves it. Never left 68 degrees all night. Do me a favor, if you would hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna get this packed up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.